Time marches on. There's a letter and a war chest from Brigitte.
Try not to die.
Nice. It's no great sum, but I hope it helps. Do try not to die.
15 grand, that's pretty nice. Appreciate that. Bom, bom, bom.
Well then.
Who's available?
I'll see you again soon.
Yufa's available.
I'd like to go again with him, if I could.
Yufa comes to mind. Alrighty, alrighty.
Alright then.
I should actually look at the map and make sure there's no new requests, huh? Not seeing any exclamation marks. No, I think we're good. I believe we are good. Okay, Yufa and nobody. Okay, Yufa it is.
Just lovely.
Yufa it be.
Don't worry, the tides will change. We'll arrive in Altebury all the same. Hey, I wonder if you'd be willing to go to Brialhaven with me, if you've the time to spare. Remember how the other day we met that one Sanctor? Hyperic, I think his name was. I'd like to talk to him some more.
Let's go.
I'm quite grateful.
I'm quite grateful. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
We came to the front of a tavern, having heard that Hyperic was lingering there.
Well, now,
Sanctor Hyperic, what are you doing at a tavern?
I've come to pick up Ovi. She helps out here from time to time.
They told me lots of nice things today, for the first time ever. They said I dance really good in front of the customers. You know how to dance, Ovi? I do too. My mother taught me a ceremonial dance. Oh, can you teach it to me someday? Of course.
How about preview?
Well then.
You mean right here? I don't want to draw too much attention to myself. I might bother some people. Mr. Hyperic, I want to practice a bunch and then show Mama.
And you may, so long as your prayers are never neglected.
And so now...
Now then, this visit indicates you'd like to learn more of Sanctism, yes? How much do you know about our noble faith, might I ask? Just the basics. And then let us begin with the core of our beliefs. In Sanctism, we receive divine teachings from God. We follow the will of the Almighty God and offer Him our prayers, with a selfless heart, that is.
I see.
A selfless heart. The idea sounds quite different from the Dragon God faith. We aspire to take the hands of our gods in our own, to confront difficulties and yet fight beside them with our own strength. Such are our teachings.
I see. Well, that is an intriguing belief. What of those who haven't the strength to fight? The children, the elderly, or infirm? The anxiety which plagues this world is through no fault of our own, and so we pray to escape these hardships and injustices.
Oh, it's time to go visit Mama. Mr. Hyperic, Yufa, can we do this talk at the church? Let's go.
Well,
Pardon me, Sanctor Hyperic, but what kind of illness is Ovi's mother afflicted with?
Your concern touches my heart. You're a kind person, Miss Yufa.
Oh, it's just... I lost both of my parents when I was around Ovi's age. Yufa, are you and Will going to convert?
What? Convert? Does that mean to Sanctism?
indeed.
Yeah, okay.
What? Oh, I think you mean convert?
If you ever wish to do so, we would gladly accept you into our faith. Unless you find our prayers meaningless.
No, that's not what I...
Are you pressuring us?
Wait.
I apologize. That wasn't my intention. We all live with anxiety in our hearts, and it is through Sanctism that we can find salvation. I simply want you to keep that in mind, that my belief is real and yours is false, right?
What was that?
Nothing more than a breeze. Now then, I hate to cut this short, but I am needed elsewhere.
Oh, alright. Thank you very much for your time.
See you later.
Yufa, teach me how to dance next time, okay?
What is going on inside this church?
That was unexpected. Converting was never so much as a thought I'd had.
Your beliefs are your own.
Sure.
Indeed.
You're right about that. In fact, since I am no longer a sacrificial priestess, the choice is mine for the first time. I don't think Hyperic was wrong when he said we all have spiritual anxiety. We yearn for something we can depend on, and for some, that's sanctism. I feel like I better understand sanctism now that I've experienced it myself, and I couldn't have done that without you. You gave me the courage to expose myself to new, unfamiliar things. So now I want to see and learn more about the world, but I also want to be by your side, Will.
I can sense Yufa's desire to grow as a person as well as her deep trust in me. Shing!
I see it is my turn to test my mettle.
While in reserve, amount of XP increased. Nice.
I'm not sure that's the wind, and there's that smell again. Sorry, my head is suddenly hurting.
Okay, it's something to do with Magla, right? Has to be. Otherwise, why would her head hurt? Why would she be able to sense it when we can't?
Let's come back here to investigate later. There's something about this place which makes me feel so ill at ease.
As we headed back to the group, I worried that Yufa seemed a little unwell. Who've we got? Oh, right, Neurus again, of course. If inspiration is lightning, I am a barren field under a clear sky. What? Okay, who else? Who else? Juna is available again. Okay, so Neurus, I'm banking on the fact that you might be available during the trip. So unfortunately, it just is not to be. It just is not to be. How many days have we got left? 2? We got 2 days left? Yes, 2 days left. Alright. Bum 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 bum. Are you gonna say the same thing? Yeah. I can't say this yet. A new age is dawning. That's what I'd like to say, but I don't have... If my imagination was... Sorry, revolutionary is not the final stage of imagination. What the fuck is the final stage of imagination? If revolutionary is only level 4. That's crazy. Hey, girl.
Hey.
I wonder when the fake lance will be ready.
I reckon about 2 days.
Waiting is the one thing I'm not good at. Oh, guess what? It's time to pick up my outfit from the tailor. Can we go get it, my good man? We're one step closer to really lifting some spirits, and I treasure these moments.
Of course.
Thanks.
Thank you for being such a good sport. Let's head to the tailor in Briarhaven then.
Hello.
Hello there. I've come to pick up my dress for the festival.
I thought the Roussant girl who picked it up earlier was in your employ, Lady Juna. Ooh, get fucked.
Wait.
A Roussant girl, you say? It couldn't be.
The little girl you sang to. Yeah, that must be it. The singer from last year. That singer who was shouting at you from last year's festival?
If I recall.
Her name was Myrtus, and if she's still harassing me, that outfit is in danger.
Hurry.
Perhaps she hasn't gotten far. Let's have a look around. Oh, whoa. There she is. Over there.
Please.
Myrtus, right? Did you take my outfit? If so, I'll have it back, please.
What do you want?
Your outfit. Don't play dumb. You're the only one who would have the gall to stoop so low. Oh, really? Well, I did pick up my dress earlier, but it's just so last year, so it's ashes now. Wow. You wouldn't.
You owe us money. It was my dress to do what I want with. They tailored it to my measurements just last year. And they have the audacity to trot you out in the same bloody dress. The comparisons alone would make a mockery of me. You're a big famous songstress. What the hell compels you to show up out of the blue for a sideshow and steal my livelihood?
Oh,
So you listen, bow out, or I'll spread those pretty Erica flowers all over the stage. They're poisonous, of course. Perfect for a viper like you. Maybe you'll shed your skin and the world will find out what a cute little thing you really are.
hold on.
Well, don't. Why Erica flowers? I can't. I'm scared. If there are Erica flowers on stage, I'll be with you.
No, no.
Too true, my ever-reliable escort. I'm sure I'll be fine. I know I was asked to do it, but in a way, I did steal this performance from her. Still, I can't let all the people looking forward to it down now.
So, a song.
So, music shares its origin with magic, you know. A song has the power to lift spirits and ease sorrows. As a child, music was my only hope in a way. I want to share that hope with people all over the world through the magic that we call song. People used to say that my head was in the clouds, that I was a dreamer. But it's not a dream. It's both my reality and my future. I can achieve it. I will achieve it. You're not so different, I imagine. You're making an effort to take the future into your hands. Quite a pair we make, I can sense Juna's faith in me as our goals align. Shing!
I can't get discouraged here.
Nice. Reduces mag cost.
Now then.
I've decided. Forget the dress. I'll show up just as I am. No bells and whistles.
Thanks.
I appreciate you being here today. Let's stop by Capra to tell him about the outfit, and then head back. And also, like, tell him to stop her from going anywhere near the stage to spread the fucking poison shit on it.
The age of a new king draws nearer.
Maybe? Mayhaps? Perhaps? Oh, it's time to take a shit. Oh, yeah.
Try not to die.
Cheers. It do be time to take a fat dookie. Bum,
About the currents.
Norris's lance will be ready tomorrow, and it seems like the tide has calmed down a bit too. We should be able to set off for Altabury soon. Considering Fidelio's still on the mend, how about we spend the rest of the day helping people out?
Ah, an excellent suggestion. We should repay those who have done so much for us. It wouldn't hurt to have their support in the future, after all.
I too will.
I shall accompany you. In this, I am quite sure that I would be most useful.
Who is available on the last day?
So?
We need to spend tonight formulating our plans for tomorrow, so if there's something else you wanted to do, let's get it done during the day, got it?
What happens if you... What happens if you try and set off for like a 3-day excursion to a tower now or something? Does it just say, no, you can't do that? Or what? I wonder.
All right then.
Is there anything I want to do in town? Is there anything I want to buy on Idol's Day?
Let's go.
Trying to remember what the stuff that this person sold was.
That's the way.
That's the way, I like
What's
it.
up?
Are you staying on the island for a while? Does that mean you're eating at the Golden Deer? From what I know of you outsiders, it's rare to find other tribes who are open to our cuisine. But if you've truly enjoyed our cooking, then I'm glad to hear it.
Hey, mister.
Thanks.
I truly am glad you came to our island. With this victory, you're sure to be welcomed and accepted here. And from now on, if I have an opinion, I'll not hesitate to give it voice. Prayer and hope alone accomplish nothing. That'll be my motto from now on.
Mister. Oh, it's you.
Oh, right, you had this stuff. Yeah. I'm good.
Hey, mister.
Hello.
Yoink. What did you have? Giant worm is at 5. Giant rib. Let's put that at 5 as well, I guess. I have a lot of cash now. Let's get that up to 5. Oh, that's expensive though. That is expensive, but like, again, I do have a lot of cash now, so sure, let's get that up to 5. Ooh, these talismans. Oh my god, they're so expensive though. I don't think it's worth spending 80,000 on them when you can get them naturally, right? I don't think that's a good use of cash.
All right then.
Let's go fill up on whatever was... They were selling unique stuff at the water person and the butcher person, right? How strange. The mural I've seen all my life now seems like an entirely different work, as though it's a story of hope. I heard you fought with the dragon god. Even if it was possessed by a human, what a tragedy that things came to such an end. If I might ask, was this your first time fighting a dragon? It wasn't. Well, sort of.
Honestly.
No, the dragon god wasn't our first encounter with a dragon. Truly, for someone outside our faith to not only encounter but survive a fight with multiple dragons. Perhaps the cogs of fate are guiding you down a rare path. The destiny of a dragon slayer. Our island is not the only place with legends of dragons. Seek them out and face your fate with your eyes wide open. We have plenty of those, and those are sold out. Alright. Can we sell anything? Oh my fucking fuck. 215,000 in our valuables? Margot's golden arrow, that was the human sandworm, right? 50,000, Jesus Christ. Oh wait, no, Margot's golden arrow was something else. Butera's tooth was the sandworm. Margot's golden arrow was that just the standard human? The main boss human, I think, maybe? And then a 25,000 emerald, a 20,000 sapphire, 15,000 rubies, 12,500 garnet. Oh my god, that is a lot of fucking cash. Jesus Christ, 600,000. I am fucking loaded. Imagine having 600,000 IRL. What a life.
Oh, wow!
Huh? Oh, hey, Miss Fairy over there with the man-child. Never seen you in these parts before, but it's nice to see more fairies in the area. Agreed. I guess the magla flow is getting back to normal again, and I get a totally different feeling from the priestess than I was getting before. Wow, isn't that just swell? Those two look like they get along great. A fairy getting along with a person? Doesn't that ring any bells? I don't know, should it? I can hardly remember yesterday. No, not yesterday. A long time ago. Huh. Whatever. Thinking makes me tired. Should we keep moving? And just like that, they were gone. Okay, that's an interesting one. There was a fairy that was close with a human a long time ago. Are we now reenacting that? Is that the original Seeker that is me in the fabric of this game's history? I become
Can you see it?
that Seeker hero. Yeah, that's the same as it was before. I never expected anyone to change us islanders' outlook on life. I'm grateful you did. Looking out at the ocean like this brings back old memories. I dreamt of telling everyone in the outside world how beautiful life is here on the island. I wonder if it's too late. Could I still realise that dream? Nah, it's not too late. It's never too late. Meow.
Yeah?
I thought we were powerless, but now generations of priestesses have proven that false. The priestesses of the past, such as Lady Yufa's mother, never gave up fighting, and neither has Yufa herself. And so I now believe that there are things within our power to do.
There's a special sale today.
Sure, let's go up to 5 monster bones, maybe. Limp gold to fish, we have 5 of. White peach turnip, let's get another one of. Seems good.
If I may.
Your group contains many people from different tribes, yes? I'm impressed you're all able to work together. And yes, you count a famous songstress amongst you, but truly you are all just as colourful and unique as she. It's lovely.
It's lovely, innit?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thanks to you, we can start fishing again. Gotta make sure my nets are in good shape. When you're fighting nature, it can feel hopeless. But I just remember how our ancestors persevered and passed down their wisdom. We're not savage beasts who leave the weak to die. When there's a crisis, we all have to support each other to get through it.
So true, King.
Hello.
You know, I've seen that gauntlet runner of yours disappear on occasion. What magic can do that? And if it can disappear and reappear somewhere else, why bother crossing the sea? We don't bother crossing the sea.
Hey, mister.
Hey, that big boat of yours, what's its name? A gallant runner? Awesome. I want one when I'm older.
Yeah, man. I want doesn't get, I'm afraid. Where are we going? We're going inside. We going in. So that we can take our customary shite.
All right.
Ding! Luck increased. Hell yeah, baby. And grab some pantry shit. Lovely. Okay, and then who did I say I was doing? Oh, no one. No one is available? Bro. On the final day? On the final day, not a single person is available? We need tolerance for Maria. Katharina, we just don't know where she is. So she's just stuck at 4. Alonso doesn't even have a thing. I don't feel anything right now. Barden. I don't know if they'll talk to me right now, though. Why does it give me an option? What about... No, Neurus? Neurus, you've been available every other fucking... Oh, wait, no, it's the daytime. It's not nighttime. He's been available at nighttime. Why was Barden... Again, he's not lit up, but it seems to be, like, saying he might talk to me? I don't know. What happens if we try?
Thank you, truly.
Did you come here worried for me? My wounds are slowly but surely improving. I can even make me rounds again. Well, one round that is. In a little while. I'd love to have a long talk with you. Before I leave town, that is.
Okay, it doesn't seem like Barden's fully recovered yet. I should give him some time and come back later. Alright, okay, fair enough. Bomb. Still can't believe it. The kidnappings were going on inside Kriganti Castle. Mate, this is old news now, I'm not gonna lie. So Joanna was the culprit, and she was executed straight away in Briarleven. Oh, everyone's so confused, and the anger hasn't even hit him yet. What's gonna happen to Martira? I don't know. Be a shame if this was the end of it, though.
All right.
My guy, you gotta move on at this point, right? It's been a while. Unless you yourself had kids that died. If you had kids that died, then, you know, I take it back. Okay, what are we doing tonight then?
All right, then.
Believe it. I can't believe it.
Who's this random tolerance person? Should we get some random tolerance going? I guess. Or random imagination up here? We need imagination for highs, mate. Right now, the one who has the most of the people's trust is Sanctifex Forden, and of course he's the most fit for the throne. So you think all those other candidates who came to town, they're just all trifles? What about that Elder and the folks with him? Didn't they save us? They were saviors to our city, that is correct. But whether he ought to be king is a different question. First off, he is an Elder. Bro, my god, you saved these people's fucking lives and they're still like, well, you are an Elder though.
Oh.
Speaking of Elder, the nostalgic Elder, say, now that I'm getting a look at you, do you happen to be an Elder? My word, are you indeed? And did you come bearing bread? Bread? What are you talking about? Oh dear, you don't know the old tale. One of the Thief King and the Elder's bread. It's a tale as warm as fresh-baked bread, dearie. Would you like me to tell it to you? Oh, that sounds like a nice story. Maybe it'll give us the warm fuzzies. It'll hone my imagination.
Oh.
Do it.
Once upon a time,
Long, long ago.
A gift arrived in a faraway village. It was a box, and inside this box were 8 delicious-looking loaves of bread. 8 people gathered around it, each belonging to a different tribe. Rusant, Rogue, Clemar, Ugif, Mustari, Nydia, Parapus, and Ishkia.
After that.
A Ugif lad jumped up and down in excitement and said, "We can share 'em, that way we all get to have one." But the Rusant man shook his head. Why would a Ujief like you need a whole loaf? I need a larger portion, he said. Then the old rogue woman spoke, saying, you must respect your elders. The Clamar scoffed at this. This bread's clearly causing a quarrel, so I'll be in charge of it, said the Clamar woman. The other 7, of course, were none too happy about this plan.
After that,
The Ujief boy muttered quietly, we really ought to share it between all of us, but no one had a mind to listen. A Mastari man leaned in close to the boy and told him, you're right, you know, but the wise move here is to just give up. The Mastari man left along with the Ujief boy, and then there remained 6 tribes for the 8 loaves. We clearly can't share it equally, the Clamar said. Then the Ishkia finally spoke. Split the remaining 2 loaves into 3, she offered. That way it can be equally split among the 6 of us. The Nydia woman quickly agreed. Away she walked, saying she would grab a knife and return soon. The Parapus man laughed and said, finally I get to have bread. But the remaining 3 made sour faces indeed.
oh dear.
Oh, would you look at the time? We'll have to continue this another time. Oh, okay. So I guess I'll get more imagination for finishing her story next time.
Alright.
Oh, fuck me. Only 3? God damn it. I should have just read the book. I guess we get more next time, though, but... Why do people... Like, these are unique things that people have to tell us, but they give you less stuff than just reading the same book you've already read. It's like, that isn't great.
What's up, Dal? Something on your mind?
That's nothing. Just thinking.
Oh no. You're not still feeling unwell, are you?
It's just the twinge now, that's all. I'm sharp as ever, me.
You sure? Because I remember, once the big fever passed, you went hot and cold again a couple more times. I've never seen you go down like that.
I said I'm fine, didn't I? God, but you don't worry too much. Come on, I'm starving.
Something's bothering me.
Really? He seemed pretty healthy to me.
Just a bad feeling, I suppose. It was a human that wounded him. Hard to say whether the magla might have any nasty side effects. You know.
You mean he may need magic healing? I don't know if we're gonna find that here on the island.
Hey, is there any way we could get Rella to take a look at him?
Yeah. We could teleport there.
Magla-born symptoms can take a turn.
Although we don't want him
for
to
the
know
worse
that we can
incredibly
teleport,
fast.
so...
No matter how healthy you are, I'd rather not let it fester.
Well, we do claim to help anyone in need, eh? But don't forget that we're fighting a battle. And if you cannot distinguish friend and foe on the battlefield, it will be your end.
I know you're right. But I get the feeling those two are telling themselves the same thing.
What if now? What if instead
Yes,
of
that'll
speeding
work.
to her doorstep, we ask her saintliness to come here? It'll just take a bit of conspiring to get our story straight.
She can say she travelled here.
I'm not normally a chap to take sides in this sort of thing, but those two hardly strike me as the evil type.
Look, Captain, I wouldn't feel right ignoring this. Will you please go to the royal capital for me?
No problem.
No problem. I'll go.
I knew you'd say that. Well, if Rella's coming here, I guess it won't be that much trouble.
Thanks. I remember I called you too soft once. I see now I was wrong.
If that's sorted, let's get it done sharpish before any complications crop up.
Good shout. Oh, have we off-cameraed it?
Thank you so much for your help leading the evacuation. They tell me not everyone got a chance to thank you. So on their behalf...
Don't worry about it. Didn't want the annihilation of a whole village on my conscience is all.
Wasn't expecting you to handle the evacuation side, Del. Thought for sure you'd be the first in the fray with the human.
They healed me up. Gotta repay the favour, don't I? Wouldn't feel right otherwise.
And then for their sake, you should take
Oh, we
care
did
of
off-screen it.
yourself too.
What? Who the hell? No way. Aren't you Saint Rella?
You're joking. You're not joking. Why is she here?
I called for her and she came. You that surprised? I know people in the Crown Theocracy. My work speaks for itself these days.
It's almost time for the Saints' Day festivities in Montario. Having been invited, I was in the area. I heard about your splendid work, Fidelio and Basilio. I hardly recognize the two of you.
You remember us?
Of course. This is a bit of a reversal, though. Back then, it was you helping treat Basilio's wound. I can tell how far you've come since then.
Ugh.
But I've also heard about your own injury. Your right foot, I'm guessing. Have you felt any sudden fevers come on? Let me have a look. Yes, that should do. I can see you had an expert looking after you already. Physically, you're as well as anyone could ask. But... Fidelio, is there something you feel lost or anxious about?
Where's that coming from?
I've talked to lots of people and observed the flow of their magic. By now, I'm certain that Magla is connected to our emotions. When I speak to someone who's feeling strong emotions, I can sense the state of their heart as if seeing it with my own eyes.
Nah, I'm sound. Nothing's getting me down.
I see. Then you should be fine. Just don't take life for granted, or your treatment will have been for nothing. Keep on living, all right? For now, let's see. Run to the beach and back with Basilio. If you can make it without slowing down, then clearly there's nothing wrong with your foot.
Hey, sounds like a laugh. Just like when we were kids. Step lively, Del, or I'll leave you behind.
Hey, what the hell? I said I'm fine. Oh, damn it. Basilio! Hang on!
Thanks, Rella. When you told me about the first time you'd saved someone's life, I didn't realize you were talking about them.
You're in Luis's entourage now. Yet you needed our stories to match in front of the brothers. You're swimming in dangerous waters, aren't you? Not just that, you've got a gauntlet runner that can teleport across the land and an Elder captain who wields it through magic. That's a lot to take in.
It do be.
Well, how do I put this?
I didn't realize it when I met you before, but you're already one of the top candidates. I saw the King's Rock. Are you intending to confront Luis?
That's right.
Yes, that's right.
Well, there you have it.
So you are committed to this path, no matter what. I knew this day might come. It's not my place to stop you.
Come now, do you have to be so bleak? I've already spent my fair share of time with Luis, you know.
Don't underestimate Luis. As far as the Crown Theocracy knows, the King's magic will protect the highest candidates from any harm. And they think that guarantees their safety at the festival. But I've done my research. Some attacks the barrier can't stop. I believe the magic only prevents underhanded approaches, like ambush.
So there's a loophole.
It's not widely known, but take a duel, for instance. Both parties identify themselves, fight with consent, and the magic won't protect them, no matter their standing.
Oh,
but
that's
if you
why.
You just have to identify yourself and agree to fight.
Yeah, okay, that was why it happened like that with Glodell,
Was that why the
and it wasn't that he
battle
fell
with
out of
Glodell?
the top 20.
Suffice it to say, the King's Shield is not perfect, and Luis will surely exploit that. I have a terrible feeling there will be bloodshed before Saint's Day is over.
Well, yeah, we're trying.
Stop you, but be careful down the road, all right?
I'll protect Juna.
I'll protect Juna. I promise.
But where is this coming from? Honestly.
Then please, look after Juna.
I just said I'll protect her, motherfucker.
Ugh. You do know I'm not a child anymore.
Keep up, Del! Gotta be faster than that!
Springy old
Man,
bastard,
Rella
you've got
has
the height
legs for
advantage.
days, dude. What
Damn
the
it.
fuck?
You haven't won yet.
I suppose we'll have to leave it there.
We sent Rella back to Grand Trad with teleportation magic, avoiding the gaze of the brothers who were fortunately too winded to notice.
Can't deny it this time, though. You lot did fantastic.
And Lady Juna's safe too. I owe you thanks for that, if nothing else. The islanders gave us a map of the east side of the island. Their way of thanking us, I suppose. You're welcome to it, if you don't waste it.
See? Old Del's great at looking after people. He saved loads of them in the evacuations.
Oh, belt up, would you? Been meaning to ask. That's a book, yeah?
Didn't take you for a book reader. Lord Luis likes them though. Often got his head buried in one.
By the way, doesn't Lord Luis have this same book? I hear it's been banned.
How should we know? Not like we grew up round books. People barely literate nowadays, frankly.
So, what's it say? As long as we're killing time anyhow, let me see it.
What's it going to show for them?
In this world, one can become anything they desire. Neither birth nor status decides your occupation.
Huh? Sounds grand, that. You think this place really exists?
Of course not, you muppet. It's a fantasy, remember?
You
Anyone
muppet.
is free to become anything. This is a paradise of equality and freedom, devoid of discrimination or prejudice. Pretty words, them. But if everybody's free to do what they want, they'll work out their own reasons to be prejudiced. You can call it a utopia, but I reckon people living in it might romanticize our world too. At the end of the day, dreaming of escape will only ever be a dream. Nothing changes unless you do it with your own hands.
Aye. But if we really could do anything, I quite fancy opening up a little diner with you, Del.
You like singing, eh? Well, I'm dead handy with a cook pan.
We could invite Lady Juna over.
Host a fancy soiree of our own.
Bro is
Every night,
fantasizing.
Just us and our best mates living it up. You telling me you don't like the sound of that?
Get your head out of the clouds, Baz. We're long past being able to get away with that. Doesn't matter anyway. A dream is just a dream.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Time marches on. It's time to leave. It do be leaving day.
Now then.
Well then, we'll be departing today. But what's this I hear about a festival on the island? The islanders all seem to be heading for the coast.
Yes, of course. The village wants to show their gratitude to us and wish us a safe journey. Thanks to the tides, I believe we can still make it by the deadline even if we leave tomorrow.
Oh?
The festivities include a sacred rite where a dragon god statue is set alight in a ceremonial bonfire. It's said that if you offer prayers to it with someone, your wishes will come true. Oh, isn't that just marvellous? Who will our dear captain pray with tonight, I wonder?
Ooh, record events thus far. Yes, please. That's got to be... Yeah, that's definitely well into maybe even 73 hours now. Yeah, 73.5 hours. We've done it. Ladies and gents, we are on 3 entire days played. That's crazy. And we are also... Today is the 1 week anniversary of this game releasing. As of recording, I know by the time this part releases, it will have been out for like 2.5 months or something. What's this going to be like around the 70-ish parts mark or something? But yeah, as of recording, the game has been out for 1 week. So I've recorded for almost half of the available hours that the week has. So that's cool. With that decided, we all helped the villagers prepare for the festival, and once the effigy of the dragon god was complete, the sun was already down. Yeah, took the full week off work for this one because it looked like it was going to be so my shit, and oh my god, I'm so glad I did because it is in fact so my shit. Incredible game.
Didn't expect them to throw such a party before our departure. A far cry from our first night here in a cell.
I hear it is a festival in the dragon god's name, meant to ensure a safe sea voyage. In place of a lighthouse, their fire is kept burning until the morning.
I say, these locals are badly well informed. They're up to their gills in practical and theoretical magna theory. Not as focused on the mechanicals as us mainlanders, but the land's far from barbaric. Their insights could rather improve the runner's design, you know? Speaking of, I finished with the Lance replica.
Well then.
Finally ready.
I still feel like Luis is going to know that it's a replica. I feel like he'll sense that the magic isn't in it.
Grand, ain't it? Dell's all better. And we've got some choice souvenirs to bring back to Lord Luis.
We're not out of the woods yet. Don't be too quick to celebrate.
Hey, come on, lads, loosen up! It's a party!
I forgot Batlin was still here, not gonna lie.
And you? What's a sanctist fat cat like you doing getting all giddy over a pagan festival?
I have to laugh, don't I? You know, I thought the Crier's life had made me pretty knowledgeable about our world, but turns out most of what I knew was lies. Makes me think, maybe this is how my old father felt.
Crier a family trade, eh? Imagine that.
The Crown Theocracy does love their hereditary titles. Yeah, my old man was a serious fella. More than me, that's for sure. He called out corruption where he saw it. Made him a pariah. But there you go. Yeah, I remember he once flat out suggested igniters were more dangerous than the Crown Theocracy was letting on. And there was that riot in the slums, of course, the one started by that Parapus. The church dismissed it as paupers revolting over their conditions. But my old man, well, he said it wasn't a riot at all. Outright accused the Crown Theocracy of turning an innocent Parapus feral through horrific magic experiments.
What?
Who knows what really happened there? Either way, nobody took my father seriously.
Yeesh.
He was condemned as a liar. And he died young. Just the way it is, I suppose. People will always prefer their own feelings to the truth. Happiness is a luxury hard to come by otherwise. Hard to care about the world after that. I was a poor excuse for a crier, if you ask me. Yet, here I am.
Here you are.
Beyond weird. Somehow, you lot have managed to make the world seem interesting again. I'm genuinely grateful, you know? It makes a man feel as if he owes you.
You owe us nothing. Can't afford any rumors about you being biased in our favor, anyway.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Honestly, though, you need anything, you've got me on your side. I'll do what I can. For now, I'll catch a boat ride to Altabury ahead of you. Once this festival's over, it'll be farewell for the moment. So, let's make this a bash to remember.
What the fuck was that run? Bro's like, I'm out. I'm outski.
Now, time for some fun. Bring out the treats.
Ooh.
And those are?
Something that you will love to eat, I'm sure.
They're quite precious. Their tree only bears once every few years.
Oh, I think the innkeeper mentioned this.
Just delicious.
Someone mentioned this.
Delicious.
Wonderful.
Oh, I love Hulkenberg.
Hulkenberg's tastes are a dubious metric at best.
Please, it's the rarest of harvests, and we would like to share it with you.
Nom nom. The juice bursts forth as soon as I put it in my mouth. Phrasing?
Sounds. I feel quite.
Right.
What's going on? There's something odd about the way those two are laughing. But he's crying. What is this?
Does it
fruit?
amplify
You
emotions?
see, in old long times, people ate this to reach a higher plane of existence and talk to the gods.
Ha! Yes, you certainly appear to have reached some higher state. Glad I passed.
Okay, it's just a drug fruit.
Phew. Finally back to normal. Well, that sure felt like a festival. Not that I'm complaining. Oh, and did you hear? The people of this island make a wish over that flame. It's said that if you write your wish on a piece of paper, it'll bring you good luck. You don't often get to relax like this. So why don't you go there with someone?
We certainly have plenty of time. This is a rare opportunity. Who should I invite?
Have you decided on someone?
Ah, fuck. That's a rough one. That is a rough one. Yufa, I don't know well enough yet. Stroll, I love you, buddy, but it's not going to be you. Neurus, I like you quite a lot. I don't say I love Neurus, but I like him a lot. But no, it's definitely not Neurus. It's not going to be Stroll. Heismay, also no, because it feels kind of like a date thing. So it's going to be Hulkenberg or Juna, I guess, or Gallica. I mean, I don't want to date Gallica, but she is like she's like the most important character, I guess, out of our party, because she's like been with us since the very beginning and knows us better than anyone else. Like, Hulkenberg and Juna are the two that I'm like, yes, would date. So, I don't know, maybe Gallica just because she's the longest running companion there since the start. That's a tough one. I'm gonna have to look up all these scenes on YouTube, I guess, because I do want to see them all. Assuming there's gonna be some differences. If it's just like the person you pick turns up and says like one canned line and then walks off, then probably not worth. But I'm gonna go Gallica just because plot-wise I feel like she's the most important, and then I'll look up the rest on the YouTubes.
It's so pretty.
Oh, you fucked me with the first 3 words. I was like, yes, it's voiced, and then she just stopped.
How the fire reflects off the ocean? Not even God could refuse granting a wish made in a scene like this. Hey, what do you think God is? Sanctism and this village's religion both have a God, right? And they all believe God protects them and makes them happy. But is it actually possible for everyone in the world to be happy? If someone's not happy, what is their God doing?
I don't know.
This world is just full of mysteries we'll never know the answer to, huh? I just want there to be less unhappiness in the world. Though I suppose it's pretty hard to quantify, really. Anyways, back to reality. Should we go make our wishes? Nothing to lose from trying, right?
Yeah!
There we go. And if you don't grant my wish, you'll regret it, you hear? I think adding that gives it a better chance.
It's totally coming true now.
Right? Don't mess with me if my wishes don't come true. I wish for all the...
You're not supposed to tell me what you wish for, are you? You're supposed to keep wishes a secret, right?
I wish for all the world's anxiety to be replaced with hope. Why not dream big, right? When we don't know what lies ahead, that's when we're the most anxious, right? And that's pretty much true of most of our lives. All the more reason to enjoy life for what it is and hope for the best. You've got to expect to be anxious about stuff.
That's a good way to look at it.
Right.
Besides,
I'm just saying, if we can wake up the prince, I think that would give people hope. And considering how far you've come, I think you're going to see it through. Have you really thought about that? How far you've come, I mean. You've grown so much since you got pushed off a cliff in the desert. I should know. I've been there the whole time.
so...
Okay, yeah, this has got to be pretty unique, so I will definitely look all those up at some point. Not on camera, but just in my own time. So what did you wish for? Oh my god, there is an actual date option? I didn't expect there to be an actual date option. Now I'm kind of wishing I chose Hulkenberg or Tuna to see what they say. I'm really curious what they say. But Gallica definitely is sister energy. But, for our journey success, for everyone's safety, I'm just really curious what she says for this. I don't know, fuck it, let's see. I wished I could be closer to you, Gallica.
What?
What? Back it up, Will. Why would you wish for something that's already true? I'm sure that when you make a wish, God listens.
Thank you.
We'll just pretend they meant closer, like, besties.
Woo, I had a great time at this festival. Thanks for that. I'd like to give you something, not as thanks or anything. I found it on the beach the other day. I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Take care of it, will you?
Thank you. Sure. What is it?
I've got this.
It's a weapon. A weapon, okay? Getting it back to the runner was a nightmare, so you better equip it.
After Gallica gave me the gift, we returned to the others. Ooh, okay, a mage weapon. Oh, you get a weapon that is specific to whatever the, like, archetype they level is. Huh. Interesting. So if I'd have gone with Juna, if I'd have gone with Hulkenberg, I'd have been disappointed because I almost never use her anymore, and I don't want a night weapon. But if I'd have gone with Juna, then I'd have got a masked dancer weapon, and it would probably have been sick, and it would have been for Juna, and that would have been nice. So, kind of tempted to go back and get that, but no, I shouldn't. I shouldn't, but man, that would have been nice. I'm not going to reload save. What up, Del? And Bass?
Del, you hear all that? What that cry was talking about?
Yeah. Sounded proper familiar to me.
It's easy to blame the Sanctus Church for the whole thing. But maybe not all of them were happy about it. Makes you think. I remember St. Rella looked like her heart was breaking.
Oh, they got hurt at that same riot.
Maybe.
Oh, wow, okay.
Maybe she knew what was going on. Del. What do we believe in, really? Are we absolutely positive that, you know, Count Luis's vision and ours have enough in common?
He's turning.
I thought we were done talking about this. He's the reason we got this far. A couple of Parapus orphans. Nobody else wants us. Nobody cares about us. We'd be nothing without Count Luis.
I know, Del, but he makes all them speeches about equality, but in the end, he's gonna leave the weak to die. I heard him talk about his ideal world, and it sounds like a world where we'd have died alone in the dirt. No Saint Rella to save us. Is that what we're fighting for?
Too late for that kind of talk, brother. Blood on our hands either way.
Hey! What are you two doing on your own?
Interesting.
Join the party! You'll miss the whole festival.
Lady Juna.
What's that look about? I know you're absolutely smitten with me, love, but you needn't be so tense about it.
Do you plan to kill Count Luis?
What are you talking about? He can't be killed anyway.
Lady Juna, I don't think your heart is with Count Luis anymore. Or maybe it never was.
Wasn't
There's
expecting
a side of
this.
you that you only show them. But us, starting to think we've never seen the real you.
Are you really so worried for Count Luis? He's the one who measures worth in power. So what would he think to hear you underestimating him?
So you don't actually work for Forden or nothing then? No ulterior motives?
I've been with Count Luis since before the race even started, haven't I? Ever since he was stripped of command.
Hey, Del.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. That's my fault. But trust me on this. I promise I'll make sure this world's got more to give you two than despair.
I saw it with my own eyes. That lance gets past the king's magic.
Wait, what?
That
You
means
saw
they can
it?
kill a candidate. They were testing it among themselves, and Lady Juna was right there with them.
Fuck.
How are we supposed to report that to Count Luis?
Don't worry, it's my own problem. I told you to leave the thinking to me.
How did he see it, man?
You know, I really like Lady Juna's songs, and I like seeing you listening to her when you get the chance. You've got arm around your heart, Del, and her music pierces it. I don't want to kill Lady Juna. And you don't either, Del. Do you?
Wow, that was a very unexpected scene. Loved it. Really good writing, really good acting. So tonight's our last night on the island.
Tomorrow's the big day, so let's make sure we're plenty rested.
Can't go out, I assume. Shouldn't go out right now. Oh, memorandum. Dragon's Tear, a sacred fruit harvested only once every few years on Verga Island, also called a phantom fruit, as it's never seen outside the island. Many of its harvests are used in rituals to converse directly with gods, but it is also served on special occasions like festivals or to special guests. Their sugary, succulent juices and rich flavour make them quite a treat. It must be noted, however, that those who eat one tend to behave most unusually for a short period thereafter. Sounds fun. A Verga Island festival praying for the safe voyage of ships originally marked the annual first day of fishing season. An effigy of the dragon god is lit aflame, serving as both an offering for the dragon god and a beacon for sailors in the night. These days, however, it's a tradition of more cultural significance than practical. Historically, danger has apparently befallen villagers who went to sea without holding the festival beforehand. The Royal Magic Protection and Dueling. It was discovered that there is an exception to the protective magic that prohibits the forceful elimination of a top-ranking candidate. A duel, a battle in which both parties agree to fight after formally declaring their identities. With these conditions met, the protective magic is revoked, no matter the candidate's place in the ranking. The Truth of the Parapus Riots. Batlin, a Sanctus crier, revealed more about the Parapus-led riots. According to him, the riots began not of the Parapus' own volition, but instead were the results of madness caused by the magic igniter experiments run by the Sanctus Church in the shadow of the law. If true, then the Parapus would also be victims in the incident. Heisme, who lost his son during the riots, was unaware of this information. Yeah, and it sounded like Bass and Del got hurt badly in those riots as well, and Rella saved them, and that was the first life she saved. So there's a lot of connections here between members of the group that are forming. Very interesting. Heisme, are you going to talk about this at all? When we first arrived, I never thought we'd be making the journey to Altabury with hope in our hearts. Let the waves rock us then. We will prepare ourselves for the trials to come.
I hope the brothers are okay. I don't think they know the particulars of our plan, but we can't let our guard down.
Well, I just hope we can get out of here without being attacked.
I beg your pardon, but...
Well, Will, since we'll be journeying together for some time, I want to thank you for having me. I'm sad to leave my brother and will miss him dearly, but I know in my heart this will be a grand adventure.
Yes.
I cannot have my stomach grumbling while afield. I should buy myself a small ration of something before we depart. The trouble is finding a food that will not spoil. There we go. That is everyone. Why does everyone else get a hanging text box over their head, but Heisme just gets 3 dots? Come on, Heisme, you could get a hanging text box as well, surely. There we go. That is it. That is where we're going to leave off today, because when we return and head to bed, we will be off on a new journey across the sea to Altabury, to Monterio, and to the day. The day. What day is it? Is it a week today? Oh shit, it's a week today. Monterio Saints Day. Oh shit. And then what's on the 10th? Monterio Saints Day Eve. Right, makes sense. Oh shit. Guys, we are literally 1 week away from whatever the fuck is going to happen. We are going to try and attempt to assassinate Luis. Luis is going to try and attempt to assassinate Forden. Del and Bass may have to make decisions about whether they turn Juna in and turn the rest of us in. Because they've pretty much figured out at this point that we are sussy. It's going to be big stuff coming in the near future. Just after one short journey across the sea. So I hope you come with me on that journey. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. If you have, if you could leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already.
Share the videos around, share the playlist around if you can. I would really appreciate that. And I'll see you next time for more Metaphor ReFantazio. Thanks for watching. See you then.